Two institutions, both no stranger to the headlines. Tonight, the BBC and the Sun newspaper are facing serious questions over the allegations made against an unnamed presenter. For the BBC, those are: what did bosses know and why wasn't action taken sooner? The corporation was rocked by revelations about the horrific abuse by stars like Jimmy Savile, Stuart Hall and Rolf Harris. Those cases were of an entirely different nature, but it's the lessons learnt that are now under scrutiny. Robust measures were introduced after that were supposed to speed up the corporation's safeguarding process. More recently, the BBC has had to deal with the fallout from a scandal surrounding its former chairman. Richard Sharp quit after failing to disclose his part in helping Boris Johnson secure a loan. Now people are once again questioning the transparency of BBC bosses. Its Director General says the BBC worked as quickly as possible to establish the facts in order to properly inform the appropriate next steps.
It may be that this was properly dealt with. We just don't know. But I think it's a real test of Tim Davie, the Director General, as to how he handles it now. He seems a very competent manager and organizer. So I would expect him to be on top of this situation now. He will realize the pressures, and these are pressures that, if he doesn't get this right, will finish off his own career.
And now the organisation that printed the allegations has been caught up in the storm, called out on the accuracy of its reporting.
They apparently went forward with this story. They apparently have been given a denial by the young person involved. And so what was their decision-making process in perhaps not reflecting that denial as prominently as some people might think that they ought to have?
The Sun stands by its story, confident in the evidence, but their big scoop has come with a big blowback. Now, two giants of the British media landscape are being forced to explain themselves, while the family at the heart of these accusations stands deeply divided. Becky Cottrell, Sky News.